Welcome to another interview on the Heavy Podcast, proudly sponsored by Road. Knotfest Australia is less than a month away, and while everyone is no doubt looking forward to seeing bands like Pantera, Lamb of God and Disturbed, the beauty of festivals like this is the bands that might not be so well known yet. One of those bands is Brand of Sacrifice, who are playing in Australia for the first time.
I am Kyle from Brand of Sacrifice. I am the singer, and we'll be playing Knotfest Australia. Very excited, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Disturbed as well. I've never seen them yet.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good one, mate. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Brand of Sacrifice are headed to Australia soon for Knotfest Australia, which shows in Melbourne on March the 21st, Sydney on March the 23rd, and Brisbane on March the 24th. So I know it's still a month away, mate, but are you allowing yourself to get excited yet?
Oh, I've been excited ever since we got the offer. Looking forward to it for sure. It's been a dream.
Have you ever been out to Australia before?
Never been, and the band has never been either. So it should be
Wow, what a way to pop your cherry.
Yeah.
So, of course, Knotfest features Pantera, Disturbed, Lamb of God, Hailstorm, The Who, Arsenal Alexandria, and plenty more, mate. So you've already given this away by saying Disturbed, but is that who you're most looking forward to playing with?
Definitely looking forward to playing with them. Lamb of God and Pantera Legends 2. As far as some of the newer bands, Thy Art is Murder is great, of course, and they're from Australia. We got to plug them.
Yes.
And I haven't seen Wage War yet from America, so I'm looking forward to seeing them too.
And Brand of Sacrifice is still a relatively new band, mate, having formed back in 2018. So does it still sort of get daunting for you a bit, like being backstage with all these bands, or are you comfortable with it by now?
I don't know if I'll ever be used to it, to be honest with you, but it's definitely exciting, and it's a whole new way to intake a show, I will say, in the best way possible. So very happy to be there, and looking forward to seeing these bands from the side stage too.
This is your first trip to Australia, as you say, mate. So do you ask people that have been here before what to expect and things like that, or do you rather just come in here cold and take things as they come?
I've asked a little bit about logistics and things like that, but I'm trying to just let things happen and experience things as they come, as you say. I just want to kind of live in the moment and take it all in.
So I guess the big question then, mate, is what can fans expect from a Brand of Sacrifice show?
They can expect a lot of aggression and they can expect a lot of fun.
Then on the flip side of that, I guess, like what do you expect from the crowds? Like, have you got expectations for people watching you, or it doesn't matter, you're just going to go off anyway?
I expect people to have a lot of fun with me, and I will definitely direct people if I need to. But I think it seems like people are just as excited as us to get a little rowdy, and I hear Australia is very rowdy, so.
Yes, we are. And you're also going to be doing two side shows with Lamb of God, one in Melbourne on March the 20th and one in Brisbane on March the 25th. So how different are those sets that the side show is going to be to the ones at Knotfest?
I think they'll be a little more sort of up close and personal, which is cool. Um, and I you can have a little bit more direct interaction with the crowd in a smaller room compared to a festival. So that'll be an interesting dynamic. But as far as we're just going to be just as relentless as the festival as well. It'll be the same level of aggression either way.
Yeah. And how do you go when selecting set lists to play at festivals like Knotfest? Like, do you go through and try and choose some of your more accessible songs, I guess, because knowing that there's going to be a bigger cross section of people there, so you want to appeal to more people, or do you just go out there and just give them all your bangers?
I think we've done kind of both, but I think I have more fun sort of shocking people because there'll be some people there that are fans of the band already, but I also want to sort of um, leave someone something to think about for later, a new fan, So I think some of the heavier and faster songs are will do that. And some of our lighter songs and more melodic songs I think are great for like headline sets. But I think the heavier, more relentless, sets are usually what we go for when we play festivals and shorter sets.
And you released your latest EP, Between Death and Dreams, last year. So how much of that one are you going to be playing?
Half of it.
Yeah, half. Which
Yeah,
which half? The
songs.
singles, or are you gonna?
Well, actually, there's only one song that we're playing now that I think about it on this set that we've just put together. We'll be playing one off there. The single, yes.
And late last year, you also signed a Nuclear Blast Records, mate. So, what sorts of things has that opened up for the band?
It's great to have a supportive team behind you. Leo and I had sort of done all the admin behind the scenes work over the years, and we've got a couple of companies that we're running as well on the side. So things were getting quite difficult to day. So it's great to have the support, and Nuclear Blast allows us to still be creative and do things the way we want to do them. They just give us the resources we need to do it most efficiently, and so it's a great fit, and couldn't be happier.
And you also released a single, Purge, at the same time. So is that just a standalone single, mate, or is it part of a bigger picture?
That's a standalone single, but we are working on a whole record right now.
Yeah, cool. What can you tell us about that?
We're gonna try some things that we haven't done before. I know every band says that when they're talking about a new record, but I can tell you this is very true. And it's not going to be that we turn into a butt rock band or something like that. It's not that. It's going to be some influences that are different for a band in our style. And I think that's sort of what has got us to the place that we're at, is doing things a little bit differently than the other guys. So.
Well, I'm not going to push you too much on that, because you sound like you're reluctant to talk about it.
I'll have more to say in the future for sure.
That's all right, my friend. So what's next for Brand to Sacrifice after Knotfest then?
Getting that record all prepped is for sure what we're working on. And then we're in the summertime, we're going to be doing European festivals, the first leg of them. And then there'll be some more touring in America, I believe, after that. But to be announced.
No worries at all. Well, thanks very much for your time today, Kyle. Brand of Sacrifice in Australia for Knotfest on March 21st, 23rd and 24th, plus the 2 side shows of Lamb of God on March 20th and 25th. So we'll be seeing a hell of a lot more of you in a couple of weeks.
See you then. Looking forward to it.